this is Judy. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be working on sketch number 5 from Chrissy's Beautiful Life, 30 Days of Sketches, the best of the sketches series. And this sketch is designed by Susan Stringfellow for from Sketch Savvy. So this is going to be a fun one. I love doing the triangles, and I brought this striped paper out that I've had sitting around for a while and didn't know where to put it. It didn't go anywhere, so I'm going to try and use that. I recently did another layout with a stripe with a triangle, and I really liked how it turned out, so I'm going to do that again. And I do have some photos. They're from a zoo visit. My granddaughter went to the zoo for her birthday, and they are 4x6, but what I picked photos that I can cut in half or 3x4. And then I'm going to use flip flaps so that the adjoining picture will go together. I'll cut it in half here and then they'll flip and flap together. At least that's the idea I have. So let's see if I can work that out. Now I like these. These are graphic 45 Picture My Life cards. Well, it was a whole sheet and I cut it down. And I really like these colors, and it's just very bright, and the animals are there, and the day was beautiful, and she has a colorful shirt on. So I thought I would try to incorporate them maybe as the bases for my photos. I also brought out, so there's my flip-flaps. I brought out some papers I'm going to try and use, and I like this aqua cheetah type of look, the fur. And then I brought out a bunch of little animals that I have out of my wild animal category, and stamped images that I want to use up, and I had some more frames I can use. So I'm going to go through and pick some things and put them together. I always pull out more things than I need. That way I don't have to go looking, everything is right here. I really like this one too. It might not work with the papers, but we'll see. I can cut them apart and use them in the flip-flaps too. And this is cute. I love this paper, so I might cut some of these out for icons. This, I think, might be too babyish. I don't know. It might be. I don't know. We'll see. And then I liked this paper too. It's a really nice soft blue, but I think with this, it's not going to match. So you got to use one or the other. And then I had this green with white splatters, white gesso splatters that I used from another project. I had the white left over and the green was sitting there, so I just splattered it. So I'm going to try and use this too. And then I have a piece of scrapbook paper I'll probably never use, and that's going to be my base. So I'm going to get things a little more organized, and then we will make the layout. I settled on a few things, and I still might change my mind, but that's okay. So I cut my photos apart, and this is going to be the one in the middle. And this little cutie patootie, it was her birthday. So I was thinking about putting her there, and then this will be the flip-flap that goes over it. And this one is a side flip-flap. It was this picture together. And that one will flip this way with this little guy. And then on this side, he's going to have him here. And then this one here. And then it'll flip. And these were that picture was together. Okay. And then I'm going to have a journaling here. So that's what I've got so far for the photos. And the photo mats, I thought I would put these together to go underneath and then put this orange over the top. Just looking at the sketch again. It's this one. Got the arrows. I've got to do this strip at the bottom, so I'm going to cut a piece off of the orange to bring that up. And this orange is the back of that striped paper, so it goes really well. And especially since, we have that warm wood tone here. So that would be the orange and the photo mats behind here. I've got a couple tags I can use. And for my triangles, I cut 5 pieces of paper. And the reason I'm keeping the blue is because it matches her outfit. So I like the stripes, I like the green, and the black makes it pop. I really like that. And the brown calms it down because it goes, you know, I think these papers are so different, but I really like them together. So I'm going to see if I can get them to work. The blue I might have to substitute for something else, but I wanted to use it because it's the animal. So I need to cut these down because the triangles in these photos are not quite that big. So I think if they're cut down a little bit more, they won't be so overpowering, because right now they're kind of overpowering me and what I'm seeing in this layout. So I'm going to cut them down a little bit more. And this is my title, Going Wild. It was in my embellishments for the wild animals, so I thought I'm going to use it. Try and use up some of these things. Now I've got the lion head because in this photo, there's a lion here. These two go together. And I could take this photo out, and maybe I'll do that. I can put the journaling mat in here, and then I can have this together so they go better. And he can actually be like in the photo mat somehow. But I have another lion here, so that one's good too. And let's see. There's the monkeys and then the rhino. So I thought I'd get the rhino in here too. And then the monkeys. The only monkey I have are this funny one here. And I don't know. The stamped image isn't very good, so I probably won't use it. I do have a tiger and another lion, but I think I like this lion the best. So that's what I've got. I'm going to color these and cut these triangles down, and then we'll go from there. I cut out the little image of the rhinoceros and the lion, and I haven't colored them yet, but I'm going to. And I did my mat for my journaling, and I'm going to stamp it with this stamp that I keep out onto my block all the time for journaling, of course. So I'm going to get my mocha ink from close to my heart, and I'm going to mask off where I'm going to stamp, and I hope that's big enough. Yeah. I'll get some scrap paper. And I'll put this on here, and I'll stamp some lines. So this is going to go in the flip flap. And he's going to go down on the paper. All right, I'm going to do my center photo first. Actually, let's put this on so that I know where to line up the other photos. I've been really enjoying getting a lot of photos on my layouts. It's still following the sketch, but I like to get more photos on my layouts than sometimes the sketch provides for. So I really like being able to incorporate the flip flaps to put more photos on. All right, so now this one's gonna go. Let's see if I can hold this with my fingers here. Oh, just look at that. Matches perfect. Usually it doesn't work like that when I'm doing the video, right? I'm usually off kilter or something. I'm getting better the more I do it. All right. So this photo doesn't go with that one. She goes with that one. That one goes together because of the lion. So, but I still want him kind of lined up with the other two. Okay, now this one will go here. Going to put my foam on with our liquid glass, and this is almost empty, so I might be better off pouring it if I get it open, because trying to get enough out of that very fine tip is not easy, and I have way too much on there. I'll get it back in the bottle. Okay, so I'm going to put some here and spread it. Turn it over, and then I'll have enough for both sides. All right, so we're going to put the title down, and this whole piece is going to go flat. That's down. Let's get these tags under here before it dries. And I can actually put it at a little angle. No, I think I'll put it straight. All right. And I still have time to put some twine in there. So I think I have some baker's twine I can use. And there's red down here, so it's okay to use the red. It's very bright though, right? I don't know. It's kind of really bright. Maybe I don't want to use those. Yeah, they're kind of bright. Maybe we'll go with orange. What do you think? Yeah, I like the orange better. Let's see what else we got. Oh, there's an even lighter orange. I like that orange better. Let's see if I got another one. I got a cream one. I like that one too. It goes with the color in here. So maybe we'll take this one and put it here. And we'll put this one here because it plays off the orange here, but it's far enough away. All right, so I like those better. And I like being able to slide them in and out of there too, even though I didn't create that. Putting those red ones in there and sliding it in and out, let that other adhesive dry enough so that it's not sticky anymore. So I'll probably adhere this one down, but this could be hidden journaling, right? So that's a cool idea. All right, so let me put these away. Oh, that would be cool to put the lion on here. So when they pull it out, we have the lion. That's a cool idea. And the rhinoceros I can put on this one. Oh, that's such a cool idea. Okay. See how things come to mind when you're scrapbooking. Be creative. Now, this sheet, I was going to cut some things out because, you know, there are several things on here that I can put on this as well. So I like the monkey face I can put down. Animal Mania, I love animals. Troublemaker, Animal Farm, Four-Legged Friends. You know, there's a bunch of these I can cut out. So let's just do a little section here. One tip when you're cutting things like this out and you having a die to cut out things like stamp sets and what have you, and even pattern paper, some companies will have dies that will cut images out of their paper. One of the tips to get a nice look like it was die cut is to use the same amount of white around the whole piece that you're cutting, like a die would, so that it gives that effect. Because if I, you know, left more room here and there, it would not look as natural as a die makes it look so nice. But being the way this paper is, I can't do it in straight strips. I have to fussy cut around to make it look nice. At least the way I think. You do you, right? Just here to give ideas and help inspire. I brought out the tri-blend markers that we carry from Close to My Heart, and I got the brown gray blend. You can see it's almost worn off because, yeah, I use them a lot. And then I brought out the gold brown blend for the lion. Now, I thought this would be really cute on here and tucked underneath, but I'd have to leave it out because once it's in a page tag, it's going to be hard to pull it in and out. So I could leave it like this and just have it showing on the tag. So I might do that and just have some thread, but this one will definitely be a pull out. So we'll get these colored, and he actually looks like he might be on a cream colored paper. But for these tri-blend markers, they're alcohol markers, so they're made to blend really nice. And you're just going to color, and I have no idea what ink these are stamped in, so let's hope they don't bleed. Because these are probably way back when we used to do image swaps. I don't know if anybody remembers those. We'd stamp images and then send them to somebody, and then they would swap them out and send them out to everybody. So we didn't have to buy all the stamps, and we would have a big selection of images to use. So yeah, I used to do a lot of those. Those were a lot of fun. And oh my goodness. Things bring memories. All right. Well, let me know if you used to do those image swaps. Now with these, you could go back over it with the lighter color to blend it out, but I think it looks really good, especially with the detail and the stamping. So I'm going to leave him the way he is. Oh, it looks so nice right there. Okay, and now for the rhino, I'm going to use the gray blend. All right, I think he looks good, so he'll go on there. And let's see, monkey face can go down here. Now maybe it'll go up here because it actually looks like it's denoting the rhino instead of the monkeys. And on here, that's the rhino. We could do four-legged friends. No. We could do animal mania. Okay. So this one, this is where I want to have the I love animals. I want to make sure that it's covered up. I could put it up here. We don't want it to, I don't really want it to show. I don't want it to be over her head. I could do it here. So yeah, that'll be okay. So you're going to go with them. Oh, and there's the troublemaker. Oh, he's so cute. All right, so we could do... let's do four-legged friends. We could put it right about there. And that blends in nice because it's brown with that brown. All right. So that'll be enough topics. So we can put those aside for something else. Oh, the monkey face is going to go on the monkeys. All right. So I'll get these put down. Okay, I brought in some of this really pretty gold edged ribbon from Close to My Heart. And I'll put this on the tags. I don't have any bling on this layout. I'm going to have to do some stickles or something to a stencil with the animal print would have been nice. I may even have an animal print stencil, but too late now. I'm going to use my tweezers to help with this. My fingers are just not as adept as they used to be. So, and the scissors I use for ribbon are not our non-stick scissors. They're regular. And I just put a piece of thread on them to make sure I know that's what they're for. I don't use them on anything sticky because our non-stick microtip scissors, these ones, they don't cut ribbon very well at all. So, all right, so we're going to slide this in and stick it down. And then I'll put a little bit of glue on my ribbon so it stays stuck out. It doesn't come unraveled. Let's see. Glue dot would be really good, but if you take your ATG and you unroll it like that, you get that piece of adhesive. You can use that to put under your ribbon as a glue dot. So you don't have to go pull it out of wherever they are. That's stuck down. Let's do this tag now. All right. So now the lion's going to go on here like this. That's so cool. Then I have to advance it because there was no sticky to grab onto the paper. All right. So he's going to go in there like that. So you can see his hair. And I have a stamp that says pull, so I'll get that out and put pull on there. And, oh, this looks really cool. Okay, so we can do our journaling there. And that and that. How cool. So 1, 2.5, 3.5. So 4 photos on this, even though it only looks like there's 3. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this. Have a great day. Make sure you check out everybody else that's following along on today's sketch. And there is a playlist that you're probably following. I don't know how it works. I'm going to have to check it out too. And thank you to Christy for putting this together, and to Susan Stringfellow from Sketch Savvy for making this sketch and letting us use it. Take care. Have a great day.